AJ hits the forearm.
He got all of it.
Buzz tosses Styles out of the ring. Can he steal this one?
This is a career-defining win.
I'd say it's a career-defining Japanese tour. He deserves to celebrate.
Buzz capitalized on an opening to pin Nakamura.
Capitalize is a nice way to put it. He stole the win from AJ.
Wow, coming from AJ in Japan? That means a lot.
Apparently, he's earned AJ's respect.
If these two have formed an alliance, that could have huge repercussions going forward.
Without a doubt. Well, that does it for us from the Dome in Japan. Thank you so much for those of you who woke up early to catch us live on the WWE Network.
Yeah, now go get some sleep. Sayonara, everyone.
Stop pandering, Byron.
I've had the pleasure of calling a lot of big-time matches in my career, some of those in Japan. And it's rare that I say this, but I wish I'd been able to call that triple threat match between Buzz, AJ Styles, and Shinsuke Nakamura. It really was a thing of beauty. I even got up at 4 a.m. to watch the special live on the WWE Network, and that says a lot, because there aren't too many things at my age that get me out of bed before the roosters are up. Big picture, if there's one thing we can take away from all this, is that this Japanese tour and the WWE Network special specifically really put Buzz on the map. I mean, we're talking Steve Austin, King of the Ring, 1996 level here, folks. Just as that night shot Austin out of a cannon and catapulted him into another stratosphere, I really think that's what this night will do for Buzz. And look, this isn't just Jack Tice saying this, okay? After the match, AJ Styles gave Buzz that Wolfpack sign, which is a sign of respect for AJ and many others. It means Buzz has earned his stripes in AJ's book, all right? So what's next for Buzz? We all know what happened with Austin in the years following King of the Ring. He went on to hold countless titles despite Mr. McMahon trying anything and everything he could to stop him. Could we be seeing something similar here with Buzz and Triple H playing a role of Mr. McMahon? Only time will tell, but barring any major setbacks, I see big, big things in this man's future.
How are you feeling after that big trip? A little jet lag?
Yeah, a little. I mean, can't complain, though.
Look, I just wanted to say maybe I could have shown you a little bit more respect in the past. You obviously proved in Japan that you deserve it.
Hey, don't worry about it. I know you got the whole rookie treatment when you first got to WWE too.
I definitely did. Maybe I was just doing the same thing to you without even thinking about it. We're cool now, though, right?
I don't know why John Cena is here, but I do know that Buzz will be in action coming up next on SmackDown Live. We have a great match coming up next.
We have a real fan favorite.
You don't want to miss it.
That music can mean only one thing. It's Buzz.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And from Boston, Massachusetts,
Buzz was a three-sport athlete in high school. He's going to need every bit of his athletic ability to prevail tonight.
Cool.
I didn't realize they gave out varsity letters for whining, taking shortcuts, and failing upwards.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE presents from Chicago, Illinois, the Maestro of Mayhem, the Picasso of Pain, the Rembrandt of Rage, the Drama King, right here in
Oh, I think this man means business. Definitely an electric feeling to this venue tonight. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Now that's how you slam an opponent down with authority. Disqualify this man. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Aiden English starting to slow a bit. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
He's got to hurry if he doesn't want to get counted out here.
Time's certainly not on his side, Michael. What are we going to see here?
Hung up, coming up big on that one. You know, WWE has become accustomed to seeing unusual pairings find success. But when Aiden English and Rusev first paired up in 2017, I don't think anybody expected the duo to become as much of a force as they became.
Wow.
The Aiden English-Rusev pairing may sound odd, but it began paying dividends for the Bulgarian Brute right from the beginning. After all, it was English who helped Rusev defeat Randy Orton in a matter of mere seconds on SmackDown.
You think it's odd? What's so odd about the super athlete becoming friends with a super artiste? Talented people are often friends with other talented people. Not that you would know, Byron.
Getting nailed with a strike like that lets you know just what kind of fight you're in. He's making a statement here with this attack.
What does Buzz have?
So damaging.
Can't waste any time here.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
This is where all it takes is one move and your opponent can gain the upper hand.
That could be a game changer. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
It's got to be over now.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's gonna be over.
And he hits a monstrous powerbomb. Things are looking dire for Aiden English.
Tonight may not be his night, guys.
Whether you love him or hate him, if you're human, you have to feel for him right now.
Going to the top, high risk.
I'm with Corey. I suspect the finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible. Whoa, Aiden English able to avoid damage.
I've got to say, I'm really impressed with the evolution of Aiden English. For a while, it appeared as though he might be pegged as a tag team specialist, but he's since proven that he can also go on his own. What does Buzz have in store?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Aiden English is in a bad way here, guys.
And a pin attempt.
As Michael alluded to, Aiden English was great as one half of the Vaudevillains. The duo even captured the NXT Tag Team titles. But English has proven that there's more to him than...
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. Here's a cover.
Unreal performance. Now we have an idea why John Cena's here tonight.
Because he has an issue with Aiden English's singing?
Cena might not be a fan of the Drama King, but my guess is it has more to do with wanting to get a closer look at SmackDown Live's hottest superstar, Buzz.
Take it easy, partner. I'm not out here for a fight. At least not yet. I'm here because I've heard all the buzz. You gotta see this guy who's blowing up on the indies. You gotta see this guy who invaded NXT and stuck it to Triple H. You gotta see this guy who won the US title and defended it in an open challenge week after week. I wonder where he got that idea. You gotta see this guy who went to Japan and beat Nakamura and AJ Styles in the Dome of all places. Now, most people would get caught up in all that, but not me. You see, I've been around for a while. And so many times I've heard all the buzz, and then when it comes time for me to actually see what's behind the buzz, it doesn't measure up to the hype. So I'm out here tonight because I want to know, do you measure up, Buzz?
Well, this might come across as arrogant, but I believe I measure up to every bit of the hype.
No, that's good. You should be confident in yourself.
But I also understand it's one of those need to experience it firsthand to believe it sort of things. So if you truly want to find out if I measure up, how about you and me go one-on-one at SummerSlam? After that, all your questions will be answered.
Let's do it.
If anyone knows anything about having immediate success in the WWE, it's me. After all, I was the youngest world heavyweight champion in history at the age of 24. But unlike you, Buzz, I didn't rely on cheap gimmicks like viral videos or invading someone else's show to make it to the top. No, I did things the right way. But that's not what gets rewarded these days, is it? No, now you get hot on the indies, show up, win a few matches on SmackDown, then get handed a main event match in one of the biggest shows of the year. Well, I am sick of it. I am sick of it. I should be facing John Cena at SummerSlam, not you. That is my spot.
Look, I could give you an entire list of reasons why I'm facing John Cena at SummerSlam. But instead, let me give you one reason why you're not facing Cena. Because we've seen that match over and over and over again. The WWE Universe wants something new and exciting, not Cena versus Orton Part 589.
I don't give a damn what the WWE Universe wants.
Oh, yeah? Well, I do. And since we have unfinished business after you cost me the US title, how about we give them a match they've never seen before? You versus me right now.
What's in it for me?
The chance to prove everything you just said about me.
That's fine. But I was thinking more like if I beat you, I take your place in the match versus Cena at SummerSlam. Do you want to shut up all the critics and earn your big main event opportunity? Or do you want another handout?
All right. To prove to you and everyone else that I've earned everything I've ever gotten, I'll put my spot in the SummerSlam match on the line.
That's great. I look forward to taking it from you by giving the WWE Universe something they have seen before. Me hitting you with an RKO.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. He's throwing the rule book out the window.
Ooh! Nice job by Randy Orton there.
Randy Orton has found an answer here. Nice move. Oh, I think this man means business. Nicely executed. Using all his power to drive him to the mat. He's inflicting some serious pain here. Looks like Randy Orton has broken a sweat. But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound. Inside the ring now. Back between the ropes. Oh, what a DDT. Wow. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
How's he getting away with this is beyond me. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
What is Buzz? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Can he finish the job?
Does Orton even know where he is?
Whoa! What's Triple H doing here?
This could get ugly real fast, guys.
We're about to have a new
Wait a minute. AJ Styles might have something to say about that.
Why is AJ attacking Triple H? This is career suicide.
Some people value friendship over money, Corey.
Oh, those people are idiots.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
We've got a cover. Ref found a 2 count.
Nice kick out.
He's displaying classic offense here.
A spectacular DDT drops him.
He's going for it all. And he hits with a diving assault. You know what? There's no way that's legal.
Well executed. What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
The Viper getting...
He goes for the cover.
Too close for comfort. He can't let that happen again.
The Viper just will not die here tonight.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it!
Look at this. He's taunting him.
The cover here.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
And here's another glance at these superstars in action.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. This entire match was just one big highlight reel, and I didn't expect anything else.
Here is your winner, Matt Cole.
And that's a huge win for this guy.
I don't make the matches, but if I did, I'd put these two back in the ring ASAP. What an amazing match.
And it's matches like this one that make SmackDown such a success. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having my back out there with Triple H. If it wasn't for you, I might have lost my chance to face John Cena at SummerSlam.
No problem. I know you don't have many allies on SmackDown, but from now on, you can trust me to be there for you.
I saw what you did out there tonight. That took some guts to put your match with me on the line. Honestly, I'm surprised you did.
I wouldn't be where I am if I played it safe. I don't take the easy way out, and no matter what obstacles are put in front of me, I never give up.
Interesting choice of words.
Yeah, well, that's just how I live my life. For me, it's not just a catchphrase to sell towels.
And you think that's all it is for me? I busted my ass for everything I have. And will continue to do so until someone has to drag me out of that ring.
Guys, you have a match coming up. How about you settle this in the ring?
You know what? That's a good idea, AJ. With all this talk about never giving up, how about you put your money where your mouth is? At SummerSlam, how about we make our match a submission match?
Like I said, I don't play things safe. So you got it.
I hope you're ready to dance at SummerSlam, because I'm gonna make you tap.
Hey, come on, that's enough. Are you sure that was the right decision?
No, not at all. I need to start learning some more submission moves ASAP.
Hey, like I said before, I got your back at the pay-per-view just in case Triple H or Randy Orton try to get involved again.
Hey, I really appreciate that. You've been such a big help, which is... I hate to ask for another favor, but would you be willing to show me the calf crusher?
I don't know, man. That's kind of my thing, you know? Can't be giving out all my secrets just in case we have to face each other again someday.
Look, I need help if I'm gonna beat Cena in this submission match. I mean, I'll get down on my knees and beg if I have to.
Oh my... Stand up. I'll show it to you.
Awesome. I owe you one.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll settle up at some point.
I'm sorry for how you've been treated by Triple H, but unfortunately, there's not much else I can do to help at this point. Yeah, tell me about it. He's still holding one against me from 5 years ago. Anyway, good luck in your submission match versus Cena. Avoid the STF at all costs.
Coming up shortly is what should be an incredible encounter.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date against Chad Gable.
Who will reign supreme?
The
The Invader is here! It's Buzz!
Making his way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, weighing in at
I spoke to Buzz today, and he told me no matter how much success he has, he still gets nervous to compete in front of this many people.
Coming from BCW, he should be used to big crowds. I heard that one event almost drew more fans than a JV girls volleyball playoff match.
Chad Gable, big opportunity here tonight.
And from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Minnesota native is scratched and clawed for everything he's earned in his life. Represented the United States in the Olympics, former tag team champion on multiple occasions. Chad Gable is ready to do big.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Unique environment here as we kick off this submission match.
The thing about this match is I can't envision these competitors ever giving up. It's just not in their DNA.
Look at Chad Gable here.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Veteran move there, getting away with that one.
The WWE Universe witnessed a classic submission match at 2016's Extreme Rules event. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, defended her women's championship against Natalya. The one thing I thought was unfair about the match is that there was a ban against the Nature Boy Ric Flair being at ringside. If Flair appeared, Charlotte would lose the match and her women's crown.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
Corey, you spoke of the submission match between Charlotte Flair and Natalya, and I need to point out that this match was not Flair's figure eight versus Natalya's sharpshooter. Victory could be achieved by making your opponent tap out to any submission maneuver. I think we all know why the Nature Boy was banned from ringside.
When Natalya had Charlotte locked in the sharpshooter, it seemed that the Queen of Hearts was going to be crowned the new champion. Of course, that was until Dana Brooke distracted Daddy, giving Charlotte the opening to lock on the figure eight and force Natalya to submit. It wouldn't be a Flair match without a little bit of controversy, would it? Gable was a Minnesota State high school wrestling champion. From there, Chad competed in NCAA competition as a member of Northern Michigan University, and then followed his dream to the 2012 Olympic Summer Games. Chad spent almost his entire life competing in some form of wrestling.
He's in big trouble. Vertical suplex.
Nice.
I need to point out that Chad Gable is from Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is widely known as a breeding ground for incredible athletes, especially amateur wrestlers and sports entertainment superstars.
Any way you look at it, Chad Gable's one of the most technical.
What does Buzz have in store? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
Can Gable pull through?
Will somebody please step in and stop this?
Oh, here we go. Seems to me, guys, like we're just moments away from seeing the finisher, which could obviously put this match on ice. What's he got in mind? What's he gonna do with it?
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Look out here.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. a la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time. Randy Savage landed an amazing 5 top rope elbow drops, but was still unable to put Warrior away. And you know what? He probably could have hit him with 5 more. There was just no stopping the Warrior on that night. In a submission match, the name of the game is to make your opponent tap out from a submission move. There have been so many submission specialists throughout the history of this great business. Bret Hitman Hart, Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, William Regal, and Daniel Bryan are a few who come to mind. And on the women's side, I think about Alundra Blaze, Natalya, Becky Lynch.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it!
One move after the other. It's devastating.
That might be all she wrote for Chad Gable.
A move like that'll put you on Dream Street in a hurry.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of a submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I Quit match by using the submission maneuver. For superstars who aren't proficient in submission moves, they enter this type of match at a disadvantage. It doesn't mean they can't win, but they need to perfect applying a submission move quickly. Come on, Corey, try and keep up.
What does Buzz have? He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
That has got to be it.
Oh, man, this has gotten ugly now. Damage has been done.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
The leg drop bulldog. This is the end.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would be a good idea to do some mid-ring push-ups. And as you were saying, the decision ultimately came back to haunt him.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're gonna... Ow! That hurt! Just when you thought he had nothing left.
It took 2, but it looks like that one should do the trick.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it! Game, set, match. This one is over.
The first one was vicious, but somehow this one was even more devastating.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to be.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
Going for something else, it seems.
I suspect he knows something that we don't, Cole. Why else would he just let him out of that hole?
We've seen it countless times in the past. A superstar agrees to compete despite already being injured, only to aggravate that injury further. Of course, we certainly hope that's not the case here tonight. Whoa, he lets him out.
What a fool. He had him dead to rights.
He's in control.
Somebody stop this. Like you, Michael, I share the same concern that we might see an even more severe injury occur by the time this one's over. Of course, though, I have my fingers crossed that doesn't happen.
Well, isn't that comforting, Saxton? You have your fingers crossed. I'm sure that should be more than enough to prevent an injury from happening.
When this guy's on, look out.
jeez.
A lot of credit has to be given here, guys. Agreeing to compete in a match despite being severely injured requires extreme amounts of bravery.
Uh-oh, there's the leg drop bulldog. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Look at this.
While Byron may call it bravery, there are some who are saying that the decision to compete injured here tonight is extremely short-sighted.
Short-sighted.
What does Buzz have in store?
Incredible. This has to be it. That's what he was looking for, Michael. Can Gable pull through?
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
That might be all she wrote for Chad Gable.
Clearly looking to cut off the flow to the carotid artery.
Looking for an open.
I'm sure he's thankful. This one's over.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Hope everybody at home set those DVRs because that was a match you're going to want to watch again and again and again. Epic.
Here is your winner, Matt Cole.
Dominating tap-out victory here.
That's the kind of win that makes you feel good about yourself.
And folks, if you're just joining us, I'm sorry to tell you that you just missed one of the most exciting SmackDown matches in recent memory.